The domain Outdoor Spaces is all about a cleaner, greener and senior-friendly environment. Just imagine, if you use a walker or a wheelchair, you should be able to get on and off the sidewalk easily. And if you want to go shopping or want to visit a friend, for example, wouldn't it be nice if you could just take your time and relax on a park bench for a while? Especially on a beautiful day when the sun is shining. We all think it's important to keep our streets and neighborhoods clean and safe. René from the Street Sweepers Company in The Hague takes care of this. Nearly every day he walks through the streets, taking care that we don't slip on fallen leaves, amongst other items. He's also able to have a chat with Mr. Hagdu Singh. Mr. Hagdu Singh loves to stroll around the neighborhood and also have a nice chat with René. Mobility is an important issue. We would all like to be full of vitality, but that's not always possible. That's why we have a district bus. The district bus is there to help people if they need to get to the hairdressers or do their shopping. And of course Martin will be there to assist you. Isn't that right, Martin? You are now in the district bus with Martin. Here we go. Martin will pick you up at home and take you to the hairdressers, the chemist, the hospital, wherever you need to go. And if you go to the hairdressers, he will help you inside with the wheelchair. And when you need to be picked up, just give him a call and he'll be there within 5 minutes. It's as easy as that. The domain housing is there to ensure that there are enough homes in The Hague for the elderly and that they're affordable and easily accessible. If accessibility is an issue, such things as a stair lift can be installed to make it senior compatible. Take Mr. Gammeren for example. Mr. Gammeren has lived in this delightful home for 52 years and would like to keep it that way. He really doesn't want to move and would rather stay where he is. That's possible now because he has a stair lift. This was specially installed to enable him to get outside, either to do his shopping or participate in other activities. Is everything okay, Mr. van Gammeren? When Mr. van Gammeren is downstairs, he just needs to get out of his chair and walk to the car that's waiting for him at the front door. The domain's social participation is about taking part in society, such as cultural activities that you see here behind me, for instance. Drinking a cozy cup of coffee and having a nice chat with each other. That's all part and parcel. Making new friends, enjoying yourself and drinking coffee. 3, 4. I'm at the Hekgolf, a theatre for the elderly, under the inspiring tuition of Ellis Pleiter. Only Ellen isn't here today, but as you can see, the rehearsals can still go ahead.
Ik hou van Den Haag. Ik hou van Den Haag. Het hart van Nederland, mijn allermooiste diamant. Waar voel ik mij altijd thuis? Hier in Den Haag. Hier voel ik mij altijd thuis. Ik hou van Den Haag. Yeah!
The domain's civic participation is all about pensioners being able to heartily take part in society and their communities by means of voluntary work. Sasha does voluntary work here at this wonderful library in Leidseveen. She organizes several activities for children, adults and the elderly. At the moment, she's busy sorting out books, certain books that are part of this activity. So you don't only have to borrow a book such as Cheetahs, so that you can choose any other book, such as a good novel. Hi, Sasha. Sasha thinks it's important to do voluntary work, not just for herself, but to be there for others and to be able to help them. Aside from this, she takes great pleasure in that, after retirement, she can get outdoors or here to the library, which is a safe environment for her to do her voluntary work. That's the beauty of civic participation. In the domain of communication and information, it's important to know how and where you can find that information. For instance, flyers, pamphlets, or posters in the neighborhood. Imagine that you're looking for a certain activity. You will want to know where that activity is, how to get there, and what to expect when you do get there. In The Hague, there are several places that can supply you with practical information that is relevant to you. Have a look around. We're here at this beautiful district service centre, XL, in Eskamp. Mina needs assistance because she has queries about her health insurance and her rent allowance. Donald, who works here, can help her with this. So if you need information, check your local newspaper or pamphlets and posters in your area. In the domain respect and social inclusion, age doesn't matter at all. Even if you're elderly, you're still part of society. If you're 20 or 80, we're all still equals. Take a look at this school of boxing. They're all boxing away regardless of their age and having great fun with it too. Behind me, Rainier and Laxman are training really hard for Laxman's upcoming boxing match. Rainier, who is already in his 80s, comes here every day to train really hard, 7 days a week. Now we come to the domain community and health services. Naturally, we all think it's essential that if we need care, that it's available to us. At some stage in our lives, we all need care and support. Just like Pete. My good friend Pete, there in his surgical stockings, very nice. They look lovely. Pete needs the stockings. Otherwise, fluids will build up in his knees, making it very difficult for him to walk. But Pete can't put the stockings on himself. He needs help. Also with this bag, for instance. The nurse will come along and help him with this. When we think of care for the elderly, we immediately think of medicine, or assistance with putting on Pete's surgical stockings, for instance. But care is much broader than this. It's all about being able to get out and about, to be able to sit in the sun or let the wind blow through your hair. Lalu, together with Pete, are out on the town, along the boulevard, well, at least for a stroll anyway, to enjoy the fresh air. What a hero!